Okay, welcome to Yoga on the Lake. My name is Greg. This is hips and hamstrings. We're going to get started in Sukhasana Easy Pose. If you want to cross your legs, Chrissy. Okay, and welcome. We'll just start seated in meditation, a few breaths. Start to feel your spine, your back body get a little longer as your crown rises. Inhale. And feel your abdominal wall just tighten a little bit as you find just a stronger, a deeper, more complete exhale. Let this ground you as you pull it all the way out of your pelvic floor. Take two more. Take a deep, slow, soft breath in. Fill it with ease, peace, to the top. Feel your heartbeat. And then again, big, if it feels nice, natural, open mouth or through your nose. But again, just find that complete bottom of your breath. And we'll take the last one. The last one is yours. Inside, outside, top to bottom. And then deeper, more complete exhale. And let it feel natural as you continue to breathe. Just start to roll out your head or your neck from side to side or front to back. And you can start to take this cycle or this circle into your shoulders, shoulders around your hips. Right? Start to work maybe again side to side or front to back. So starting to find maybe a little bit of a rock or a circle around your tailbone or your hips. Start to feel your hips begin to just loosen up a little bit, and we'll continue your circles in your breath for about 4 more in the same direction. And you can place your hands beside you or behind you to make your circles a little bit bigger. The slower you move, the more you're going to feel in your hips. You have femur heads, you have pelvic bowl, sit bones, tailbone beneath you or behind you. And then take one more big inhale. And as your exhale, slow it down until you pause or you stop. Find your center and then just start to take a couple circles in that opposite direction, about 3 or 4 breaths. So just noticing what and where you feel. Try not to force it with your mind, but feel it with your breath and your heart. Okay. It feels nice. We'll just take one more big inhale. And again, more complete exhale, finding that deeper breath or that deeper release through your hips. And then you can plant your hands behind you, point your fingers to the back of the mat, and if it feels nice, you press your knees down and you lift your hips up. Just a little bit of extension if it feels nice. Flex your feet to protect your knees, press your shins down, your hips a little higher. One more breath in, and then exhale, you can slowly take a seat. You can come over the shins into tabletop. If you can't, you just sweep your legs behind you, otherwise cross your shins. And right away, just step your right leg back. So we come out of that deep knee flexion into extension. It might feel nice to stretch your calf. Right, option to, okay, let's take the right leg out to the right, and you can take a couple breaths here in half child's pose, setting your hips back or rocking your hips forward. So kind of, it'll be whatever you prefer, like a deep flexion or extension. You can start to bring your hips forward towards your wrists. A little rock or a little wiggle, forward or back, side to side. Take one more big breath in. And one more big breath out. Let's come to that tabletop with your right leg up by your right fingers. Just seeing if we can slow it down a little bit. You can work a little bit wider, a little bit longer. Might feel nice to inhale for cow pose, kind of lift your gaze up to the ceiling, the sky. And then exhale cat, might feel nice to pyramid or half split through your front leg, your straight leg. As you squeeze your inner thighs, take it slower and softer, really feel the bottom of your breath. Take it on your own. Inhale, come forward. Pull your belly in. This is what's going to really stretch your hip. And then exhale, cat. We'll take it once more. One more in. And one more out. Very nice. And next time you come through your low lunge, let's find a lunge twist. And you can certainly take on all sorts of different expressions here with your back knee up or your back knee down. You can play with horizon edge, playing with the flex of the feet or even a quad stretch here with the back knee down. Squeeze your inner thighs, punch your bottom hip forward just a little more. Take one more big inhale. And then we'll take wide-legged forward fold just as a little counter, or a skandasana, if you will, kind of just bending into your left knee, your right knee, again, feeling kind of the inside of your hips, a little bit of traction as you draw energy up and inward, seal through your edges and lift through your arches, almost like you're pressing down through your bones and lifting up through your muscles. Come back to your center when you're ready. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands under shoulders, maybe arms to a T. Downward facing dog. We'll meet at the top of the mat. Walk your hands and step your right foot. Might feel nice to lift the right leg up. You can take down dog kick. Maybe wild thing wheel. Just feeling the difference between your right side and your left side. And take one more big breath in wherever you are. And then we'll drop down to knees tabletop. Step your left leg back. Stretch out your left leg. Stretch your heel, maybe bend your left knee. You can float the right knee if you want. Right toes tuck, right toes float. Just bringing more weight into your heel. Take one more big breath in. And then left leg coming out towards the left like a tabletop T. Right knee a little bit wider, left leg a little bit longer. Find some space that feels nice here. Feeling a lot of pressure, a lot of tension. So you can kind of back off. It's not about necessarily pushing yourself to an edge. It's more just about feeling that edge. So side to side or front to back. Make the breath deeper, in and out. When you're ready, press to your hands, your chest, come back to that tabletop. Left toes are gonna come outside your left fingers for a wide or lizard lunge. And you start to find that pedal in and out. Inhale for cow pose, pull your shoulders back and your heart, your gaze up. And then exhale cat, you can round through your spine, pressing through your chest, pulling again through the bottom, pelvic floor, abdominal. A couple more, breathe in, squeeze your inner thighs almost like you're pressing or dragging that back foot forward. And then exhale cat, maybe you can pull your belly tighter or press your hands stronger. And then the last one is yours. Breathe in, complete the full breath of the cycle with the exhale. And it might feel nice to a little side to side with the hands or the hips. Next time you come forward, it's low lunge and then lunging twist. Right hand roots and their left hand lifts. So find the strong shoulders. That's what's ultimately gonna open your heart and your chest. And then any expression again with your feet. Feel the outside hip. One more big inhale. And then we'll take that little wide-legged forward fold if it turns nice. You spin on your toes, toes in and heels out. Bend into your right knee, your back knee. Bend into your left knee, your front knee. We'll take one or two here just to feel. Balance out your sides. Let's take one more big inhale. And we'll crawl the hands forward, downward facing dog back to the top of the mat. Maybe your left leg lifts for your down dog or your down dog kick. Take your time with it. Last inhale. And exhale, inhale your right heel high. And we'll bring it forward for half pigeon. Bring your right knee outside of your right wrist. Every time you get your right knee a little bit wider, walk your left leg a little longer. Walk your hands back, lift your heart up. Not cranking your low back, you're lifting. Take a big inhale, squeeze your inner thighs. And then we'll slowly come forward. We'll turn pigeon into sleeping pigeon. You can certainly take this on your back, like a figure four. Otherwise, if this feels tight, you don't need to take it at all. And again, that little rock side to side to kind of feel which side is softer, maybe which side is tighter, even front to back. And as you find your center, just lean in or breathe in, deeper inhale. And that smoother, softer exhale. Feels nice. You can thread the needle. You can twist your left or right arm underneath your shoulder. Maybe you play with the quad stretch. We'll take about three more breaths here. We're not about making it harder or easier, but bringing that ease or that peace into your practice, your heart with your breath. Take one more big inhale. Open mouth, exhale, let that kind of inner smile or wisdom shine. And then we'll walk the hands back. Christy, you can stay there. You can just take your knees side to side, windshield wiper or happy baby. Ashley, if you don't mind lifting and finding your second side when you're ready. Yeah. No rush ever to be where you are. Again, everything is optional and all expressions are welcome. Find the things that work for you and then play with, again, just expanding, if nothing else, just your breath. So find that little lift or that drop upwards with your crown. Balance is always straight up. And when you're ready, we'll find your expression or your depth, and then add your breath. Side to side, front to back, maybe just the forehead or your heel. Your big toe can rock your crown, right, or your tailbone, your hips. One more big inhale. And open mouth, exhale. You want to match your sides or thread your needle. take a little circle, Christy, with your ankle or your hip, your knee. Just take it. And our transition will be seated forward fold. So again, lots of different ways to get there. There is no right one, but when you're ready, actually you'll walk your hands back and lift your heart up. Sweep your right leg forward. And any expression of your seated forward fold will do as well. So we'll take the heels out or the heels in, maybe the knees bent. You can play with wide legs, straight legs, or butterfly legs. Walk your hips back, lift your heart, your hands, your gaze up when you're ready. And we'll bow, we'll fold, we'll turn inward. Feel your spine get a little bit longer as you inhale. And then take just a little bit of that depth with your exhale. Slowly walk your hands back and lift your heart up, scoot to the top of the mat, then roll on down to your bottom. We'll come all the way down to the back. Bring your knees into your chest. Again, that happy baby or that windshield wiper will be real nice. Lifting the tailbone, release your low back. And then bring your knees into your chest. Let your left leg go long. Bring your right knee into your side body. Take a nice soft embrace. Press your hip forward as you pull your knee in. And then exhale, twist, stack your hip as you soften your shoulder and your gaze. A couple breaths here. And kick out your top leg or just flex your heel to feel that length on the outside edge of your hip or your side body. A final breath here, feel it in. And then just lean into it as you breathe out. And that edge is right where you are. Bring your knees back into your chest, find your tailbone center. Maybe you scoot your hips a little to the left as you let your right leg go long. Bring your left knee in. Find your opposite side, find the left side, embrace the heart. And then exhale, twist. We'll take the left leg up and over. Stacking the hips, softening or rooting the shoulders. Doesn't matter if the shoulders or the hips are up or down. Kind of our final rinse, our kind of final release. Starting to kind of shift into that role of the witness or the observer, kind of beginning to let go of the practice. Life's blessings everywhere and everything. Let's take the knees back into the chest. Anything else you need? Might feel nice to shoot the legs up or over. Otherwise, just bring them in. Big inhale. And exhale, we release for our final rest, our Shavasana. Let your heels and your big toes roll out. Finish in our rest, our breath. Let's take one together. Big inhale. And open mouth, exhale, let go of your breath. Let your breath slow down your heart. Let your heart slow down your mind. And maybe everything stops. And just lean in. Notice. And the stillness, your peace that comes with you, your awareness, your practice, your touch of your breath, the beat of your heart. Feel the two come together. Take a big inhale, feel the lift, the spin. And open mouth, exhale, let go and release. Share your softness, your light, your love. Bring your breath into your toes, your fingers, your arms, your legs. Take a big morning stretch. Lift your low back, your heart. Inhale. And then knees come into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze, a final embrace. Roll over to your right side. Send some love back to yourself. Just the practice of love, our self-love. Some gratitude for your heart. And then we'll meet seated. When you're ready, you can soften your eyes. Hands can rest in your lap or they can rise to your heart. We'll finish with a breath. Take a deep inhale. And open mouth, exhale. Bring your thumbs to your brow, your heart to your mind with light and with love. We bow to each other. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you so much for joining us at Yoga on the Lake. My name is Greg. We'll see you next time.